We are honored to be here today representing accessible home care for National Home Care and Hospice Month. I'm Deborah Binkston, Administrator.
I'm Lindsay Webb, Community Liaison.
I'm Tasia Sunley, Regional Services Supervisor.
And I'm Matt Hessman, Community Liaison as well.
Whereas accessible home care recognizes the importance of providing quality care to those who are in need of special medical care, the elderly, terminally ill, post-surgical patients, chronically sick, new mothers, and individuals with disabilities. And the availability of home care and hospice services brings various levels of care to them in familiar and comfortable settings. And whereas home care and hospice encompasses a wide array of health and supportive services and offer compassionate care for more than 5 million Americans annually, especially during times of community or personal health care crisis. Whereas home care is the patient-preferred care option and plays a vital role in Kansas healthcare delivery, as many Salinans are in need of services and wish to live independently in their own homes for as long as possible. Whereas home care services allows families to stay together and provide for greater health, dignity, and comfort in our cities, and today, caregivers play a central role in our healthcare system and in homes across the nation. And whereas the home care community honors the compassionate nurses, aides, therapists, and social workers who work to make the essential difference for those wishing to receive care in their homes, as well as families by ensuring they are able to do so. And whereas both in-home, clinical care, and supportive services are cost-effective and prevent emergency and urgent care events, the number of days spent in a hospital, and prevent or delay institutionalization in a nursing home. And whereas hospice services provide important end-of-life comfort and care to those in need and allow patients and families to have professional, medical, emotional support services, pain and symptom control, and spiritual support, and ensuring dignity of patients and time spent in the comfort of loved ones and families and committed caregivers. Whereas the state of Kansas joins in the National Observance of Home Care and Hospice Month, and we take the opportunity to honor and support the professionals, volunteers, and family caregivers who show courage and compassion in their important work and helping and caring for vulnerable others. And now, therefore, be it resolved that Accessible Home Care do hereby proclaim November 2024 as National Home Care Month in the City of Salina and encourage the support and participation of all citizens in learning more about the home care and hospice concepts and care for the elderly, disabled, and infirmed.
Extra Mile Day is a day to recognize people and organizations in Salina who are creating positive change through their extra mile efforts in volunteerism and service. Since 2014, each year, more than 500 cities from every state in the country have celebrated the extra mile efforts of their citizens with Extra Mile Day. In a world that shouts of selfish ambition, we proudly celebrate the local heroes who unselfishly believe in giving of their time, skills, and resources. There are not many opportunities to recognize these awesome people in life, so with Extra Mile Day, we are hoping to do just that. Whereas Salina is a community which acknowledges that a special vibrancy exists within the entire community when its individual citizens collectively go the extra mile in personal effort, volunteerism, and service. And whereas Salina is a community which encourages its citizens to maximize their personal contribution to their community by giving of themselves wholeheartedly and with total effort, commitment, and conviction to their individual ambitions, family, friends, and community. And whereas Salina is a community which chooses to shine a light on and celebrate individuals and organizations within its community who go the extra mile in order to make a difference and lift up fellow members of their community. And whereas Salina acknowledges the mission of Extra Mile America to create 550 extra mile cities in America and is proud to support Extra Mile Day on November 1, 2024. Now, therefore, I, Christina Small, an associate of the Salina Area United Way and a member of the Salina community, present this community proclamation to declare November 1, 2024 as Extra Mile Day in Salina. I urge each individual in the community to take time on this day to not only go the extra mile in his or her own life, but to also acknowledge all those who are inspirational in their efforts and commitment to make their organizations, families, community, country, or world a better place. Thank you.
To the people of Salina, Saline County, and the region, greetings. Whereas Community Foundation Week was created in 1989 by former President George H.W. Bush to recognize the important work of community foundations throughout America and their collaborative and innovative approach to working with the public, private, and nonprofit sector. And whereas for more than 25 years, the Greater Salina Community Foundation has made it possible for people, businesses, and organizations in Salina, Saline County, and the surrounding western and north central Kansas region to create over $300 million in permanent philanthropic resources to support current and future needs of their communities, from basic human needs to innovative solutions that transform our towns, cities, and county. And whereas Greater Salina Community Foundation provides the opportunity for individuals from all walks of life to be philanthropists, and whereas one of the greatest ways to ensure that communities have a strong social, economic, cultural well-being, and quality of life is through the active presence of a community foundation that allows for local leadership and community-based endowments, and whereas together we can build stronger communities and improve the future by creating permanent resources to benefit all people in Salina, Saline County, and the surrounding region. And whereas Greater Salina Community Foundation is a permanent funding source that makes our community and region stronger by providing grants to support the needs of our community today and in the future, investing in our youth through educational scholarships, and helping build the capacity of area nonprofits, and whereas it is important to set aside a time to recognize the value and positive impact that community foundations have on a local and regional level for the investment, partnership, and leadership that they foster in our communities. Now, therefore, I, Jessica Martin, President and Executive Director of the Greater Salina Community Foundation, Salina, Kansas, do hereby proclaim November 12th through 18th, 2024 as Community Foundation Week in Salina and Saline County, and I encourage all citizens to join me in this observation. Thank you.